Have you ever looked up at the night sky and noticed that bright, reddish dot glowing among the stars? That's Mars, the mysterious red planet. For centuries, Mars has fascinated humanity. Some saw it as the home of alien civilizations, others as the future of human exploration. But what's really waiting for us on that dusty, distant world? Let's dive deep into the story of Mars, its landscapes, its storms, its secrets, and why it might be our next home. Mars sits as the fourth planet from the Sun, about 1.5 times farther away than Earth. It's smaller than Earth, only half the size, but don't let that fool you. Mars packs some of the most extreme and breathtaking features in the entire solar system. Imagine a volcano 3 times taller than Mount Everest. That's Olympus Mons, the largest volcano we know of anywhere. Now picture a canyon so vast it could stretch across the entire United States. That's Valles Marineris, a scar on the Martian surface 4,000 kilometers long. From frozen deserts to endless sand dunes, Mars looks like a planet shaped by both fire and ice. But Mars isn't exactly welcoming. Its thin atmosphere, made mostly of carbon dioxide, is only 1% as thick as Earth's. This means it can't hold much heat. Temperatures can swing from a comfortable 20 degrees Celsius in the daytime to a bone-chilling minus 73 degrees Celsius at night, and at the poles, it's even colder, minus 125 degrees Celsius. And then there are the dust storms. Not just ordinary storms, but planet-wide tempests that can blot out the sun for weeks. Imagine standing there, watching the horizon disappear in a sea of red dust. Here's the big question: is there water? The answer is yes. Mars hides massive amounts of ice at its poles and beneath its surface. Scientists even believe salty water occasionally flows down some slopes. Where there's water, there could be life, at least microbial life. Add to that the mysterious traces of methane gas in the Martian atmosphere, and the puzzle gets even more exciting. Could something be alive beneath the Martian soil? Mars also has two tiny moons, Phobos and Deimos. They look more like captured asteroids than real moons. Phobos, the larger one, is slowly falling toward Mars, and in millions of years, it might either crash into the planet or shatter into a ring. Imagine Mars with rings like Saturn. That would be a sight. Our journey to Mars began decades ago. From NASA's Viking landers in the 1970s to the famous rovers Spirit, Opportunity, Curiosity, and now Perseverance, we've been rolling across the Martian surface, drilling rocks, and searching for clues of past life. It's not just NASA. The UAE's Hope probe is studying the atmosphere, and China's Zhurong rover has explored the surface too. Together, these missions are painting the most detailed picture of Mars we've ever had. Now comes the dream: humans on Mars. Companies like SpaceX and agencies like NASA are already planning missions that could put people on the red planet within a few decades. But it won't be easy. There's deadly radiation, freezing nights, no breathable air, and limited resources. Still, with the right technology, habitats, greenhouses, and maybe even terraforming Mars could become humanity's second home. Just imagine standing on the Martian surface, watching a blue Earth shining in the distant sky. Of course, Mars isn't just a scientific target, it's also a cultural icon. From sci-fi novels about Martian invasions to blockbuster movies showing future colonies, Mars has always been a stage for our wildest dreams. And maybe, just maybe, those dreams are about to come true. Mars is more than a world of dust and rock. It's a symbol of exploration, a challenge to our technology, and perhaps a key to answering one of humanity's oldest questions: are we alone? The next great chapter in human history might not happen on Earth, but on Mars. And when the first human steps onto its rusty soil, the red planet will no longer be just a distant mystery in the night sky. It will be our new frontier.